Today on the show, we have 5 exercises that don't do what you think they do. Plus, because Valentine's Day just passed, we have 4 of the strangest places you can get married on Valentine's Day in 2015. And then we also have 17 steal-worthy ideas from Engage 13, which is a big Engage conference. I've never gone, but we can talk about that. I haven't gone
either. I would love to, though.
Yeah. Now, we also have our wonderful guests for the day, Mollie and Ania from Troon North Golf Club. And last week, we had Tara from Linden Leaf Photography. Now, remember, there's no such thing as a quick fix or a magic pill. Your body will always reflect your lifestyle and habits. So for more healthy lifestyle tips, check out CompleteWeddingRadio.com and tune in each week for our Sweating for the Wedding tip of the week so you can look and feel your best on your wedding day. Now, we've got a couple of miscellaneous things that we thought were interesting that we want to talk about. Now, the first one, there's an app for everything these days, including one that predicts the age that you should get married.
Wow.
Yeah, so Valentine's Day is over, but just in case your wedding is next February, we have 4 of the strangest places that you can get married on Valentine's Day. The first one is my favorite. Although I would never get married there. It's Dairy Queen. In an effort to promote their new Red Velvet Blizzard treat, Dairy Queen is hosting weddings, and they'll provide a wedding cake, which will be one of the tasty blizzards, along with other menu items. I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, you never know. Whatever floats people's boats.
Whatever works for you.
Exactly.
But I'm not getting married at a Dairy Queen.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Second one is bowling alley. Lucky Strike bowling alleys are offering couples who can bowl a perfect game a chance to win a wedding at the Lucky Strike location of their choice, along with a 3-hour reception and a DJ. That's interesting. You know, that's probably all these companies are trying to get people to come to their businesses.
Right.
So that's their way of, if you bowl a perfect game, so people can try to bowl a perfect game.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. For someone who's a big bowling fanatic, I think that would be a great option.
Exactly.
I think they would like it. So, underwater in Thailand, every Valentine's Day, there are underwater weddings held at Pak Meng Beach as couples scuba dive through the ceremony, and the package includes meals, air tanks, costumes, and a souvenir video.
Wow.
Pretty cool. I would like this one personally.
That would be cool. Different.
Yeah.
So the third one is be creative with your Escort card display. A wall covered in fresh white hydrangeas covered a gorgeous backdrop from mini paper lantern Escort cards. Each lantern was lit with a small battery-operated light, and names and table numbers are printed on the outside. So that's fun.
As a planner, what do you think of that?
I see a lot of times now people want to go sometimes pretty traditional with the Escort or place cards, but then sometimes I've seen they just write it on one board, like a mirror or like a glow board or something. Something different than, or I've seen them hanging a lot. Someone recently wanted to do keys, hook them to old skeleton keys and stuff. Right. So something different. But yeah, we're kind of going away from the traditional cards, which is fun.
Yeah, I like that. Pretty cool.
Bring in the birds.
I kind of like that. Little yellow hummingbirds. I don't know. That would be pretty neat, I think.
Yeah.
All right, what's the next one?
Get creative with your lighting. Highlight the stage to draw attention to the band or dance floor. Create a starlit backdrop with tiny twinkling starlights against a blue backdrop to create a party atmosphere. So we talk about, lighting is getting pretty big.
It's very big.
Yeah.
It's very big. And one thing, though, I would disagree with that one is highlighting the band or the dance floor. I guess the band maybe not the
highlight
DJ.
the DJ?
No, I'm not a big fan of highlighting the DJ, but even though that's what I do, but I just think that the DJ should be more of a background kind of personality.
Exactly.
So.
Ooh, I like this next one. Create a dessert garden. Each suite in the dessert bar took the shape of a beautiful flower.
Oh, that's so nice.
Kind of cool. You see that now, making if you pick a theme for dessert table and everything kind of going along with that theme.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
how do you feel about this next one, Maureen? Menu printed dinner napkins. So print your menu and your monogram on the dinner napkins and then creatively display them.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
No, negative. It doesn't
negative?
work. No.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
Negative.
No.
Yeah.
You want a nice linen napkin to be wiping your mouth on,
right.
not printed.
Not the one with the menu.
It's not a newspaper.
It's not a newspaper?
Negative.
Okay. All right. Edible marker cookie bar?
I'm thinking about a cookie bar. I saw cookie bar in that one, but I don't know what that would be.
I don't know what that would be either. I'm going to have to look that up because it's like...
Or we've seen other ways to keep your guests entertained during cocktail hour. So we've had Jenga games brought into us. We've had puzzles made with the bride and groom's engagement photos. We've had Mad Libs for weddings. It's super cute and keeps the guests really having a good time.
and Mollie keeps saying that every time she hears Anya's name, she was just telling us this in the break. If you're Arrested Development fans, and they have that Korean boy, I guess, that they adopted, and his name was Anyong. So she says that all the time to Anya. So Anyong.
Very embarrassing.
Very funny. But there you go. So tell us about yourselves, you guys, and how you guys got started in the wedding industry, and then tell us a little bit about True North.
So I mentioned it to Mollie that I wanted to get involved orchestrating and planning weddings and all that, and just kind of worked my way up, and I've learned so much from Mollie. Absolutely love my job, love working at Troon. Been there for about 2 years now, and I couldn't be happier.
Awesome.
That's great.
And my name's Mollie. Ania has been such a rock star since being at True North. But I've been with True Golf for over 7 years. I started in public relations up in Flagstaff, actually, at NAU, doing special events for nonprofits. And then I met the director of sales at a big hotel up there, and she made me her catering manager. And
wow, nice.
Yeah, it's all.
And the rest is
The rest is so you say history. So tell us about True North Golf Club.
So True North is a spectacular desert landscaped 36-hole golf course. We have a beautiful ballroom that seats up to 200. We have a spectacular lawn where you get views of Pinnacle Peak, but it's a very intimate setting. Mm-hmm. It's absolutely impeccably manicured. We have the best team working on the course, so everything is just gorgeous. Great views, beautiful highlights of the city, really just a spectacular looking golf club.
We have the most brilliant and fun-loving chef also, so he can really customize anything. So
that's
starting with hors d'oeuvres to your
it's all
dinner.
About the food too.
It is. It definitely
is. So what's his best dish? Ooh. I'm gonna put you on the spot. Sorry, this wasn't in the list of questions.
No, we actually just had Valentine's Day, and he actually gets creative with menus. So every time there's a special event, holiday or anything, he comes up with something different. So we have some delicious scallops. So from the East Coast. So I love seafood. You would love these scallops.
That's
Gelato bar's been big, so lots of
Jonathan loves the gelato bar.
Yeah, especially frost gelato.
Yes.
Frost gelato is
awesome.
good.
But that's what we see too. It's like a lot of customization, you know.
We always love to ask our guests their top 5 pieces of advice for brides. So let's count it down. Let's start with number 5.
Number 5, delegate, delegate, delegate.
I like
it. You
it.
have to take everything on yourself. Your future mother-in-law is dying to do something for this wedding, so give her a job. Give the ladies in your office a job. Have them help you make place cards or print out those silly cocktail napkins with the signature cocktail recipe.
Exactly.
Use your maid of honor like you should.
Yes.
You know.
Invite the gals over, grab a couple bottles of Pinot, and get some stuff done and relax and breathe and a little bit of vino.
And that's great. Okay. I mean, it's not only you can multitask. Like you can sit with your girlfriends and put together your programs, or you know what I mean. Like get your invitations out. Exactly.
You know?
Like do stuff while you're still catching up, and it's not completely all wedding centered. You talk about other stuff. And just catch up and while you're working.
Right.
So, no, that's a great one.
That sounds good. All right. Number 2,
we've talked about this, but you have to jive with your vendors. They will work their butts off for you. So you have to jive with them and love them and trust them and know that, they've done this before. It's not their first rodeo. Put it in their hands.
Exactly. So what would there's a lot of times that maybe the vendor isn't what the bride expected. So what necessarily happens then, do you think?
I think then you have to be very direct about what your expectations are. You have to define those expectations and then really put it on that person that they're accountable. Not to sound really worky right now, but it's like this is a job and they're being paid for services rendered. So this is what I expect. This is what's incredibly important to me. This is what I don't really care about. These items over here, do what you wish.
Right.
But this item has to happen.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And using professional vendors is huge. It's huge.
It's everything.
I can't even tell you. We talk about it a lot on this
every week
on the show, pretty much.
About it.
But I have to tell you real quick. So on Valentine's Day, I'm out running errands with my son, and I get a call from Noah's in Chandler, and we're one of their preferred vendors, and so they're like, "We have a wedding that's starting in 10 minutes, and the DJ's not here. DJ hasn't shown up. Can you be here?" So we're like, absolutely, we'll be there. We got there.
Wow.
They used the house speaker for the ceremony, but we were set up ready to go for the reception. It turned out the DJ got arrested and was in jail. but
Oh my
a
God,
no-show,
talk about a horrifying
right?
story.
A no-show on Valentine's Day for a wedding. I mean, it was just. But there's so many stories like that.
Right, it happens all the time, and this is what happens when you do not use professional vendors.
Exactly.
Right? Absolutely.
Like we talk so many times, people want to use their cousins
Right.
or
There's a
their
coworker
best
who
friend's
takes
sister.
photos.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
like, what are you doing?
And then this wedding this last week, yesterday,
Right.
Your officiant. The officiant canceled
Yeah,
last minute.
right.
You know, I
So
mean,
we
it's
just-
it's
yeah.
just you gotta use professional people that are gonna show up.
Right.
So
All right. What is number one, Molly?
Drumroll, please. Number one, at the end of the day, all that really matters is that you are marrying the love of your life. So
I completely agree with
take
that
a
one
deep
too.
breath, roll with the punches. I mean, if it's bad weather, there is nothing the wedding coordinator can do about it.
Right.
Right.
You just have to remember that you're looking at him. He's the love of your life, and you get to take him home at the end of the day as your
That's all that
favorite.
matters.
And at the end of the day, you're still gonna be married, and you're still gonna love it, and you're still gonna love each other.
Exactly.
And it's gonna be wonderful.
Exactly.
No matter
I,
what.
I completely agree. So, Ania, tell us why a bride should choose True North Golf Club.
Well, I think I absolutely love our ceremony site. It's so pretty. It's not just Arizona desert, but it's just a beautiful Arizona desert landscaping. Amazing views all around. You really don't need much out there. Just a little, some rose petals down that aisle,
Right.
and it's absolutely perfect. Our delicious food, of course, like we've talked about,
Yes.
and our staff. We have an amazing staff. Everyone works together. It's teamwork,
And that's important. I mean,
It's very
super
important. Yeah.
we want to make sure that it's your perfect day. So we make it happen, whatever it takes. And our goal is just to have you relax and enjoy your wedding day.
Exactly. It's fun too because Troon's kind of out there too. I mean, it's
Right.
not like it's right in the center of everything.
Right.
It's fun. I mean, it's
not-
out near.
Not Old Town Scottsdale. It's North
Exactly.
Scottsdale, where there's a bunch
Exactly.
of mountains and
Exactly.
it's very beautiful. It's very beautiful scenery. So thank you guys so much. And most of all, spend the rest of your life with the person you love. Join us next week for more trends, tips, and tales of weddings on Complete Wedding Radio and The Pulse.